The State League show, it starts right now. It was a big week. What happened?
It was. But who are you?
Oh, I'm Lil Sexy. You're Singy.
Singy, yeah.
Singy, what were you calling this last round?
Oh, some of my sharpest work here, but sweep week.
Sweep week. There you go. So we're going to go over all the games. Singy's calling it sweep week. What's happening? It's all about to start right now. Paul Persick, give him the intro.
Santa Maria! It's the State League show with Singy and Big Sexy. Get out the right bread and mustard this time, Grandma, because the State League show starts right now.
There we go. Thank you, Paul Persick. I am, of course, Lil Sexy. This is Big Singy. Welcome to the State League show. And, mate, big round in action this week. You called it sweep week off the top. You came in pretty hot. You came into recording today and you said, mate, I've got it for you.
I've got you.
Yeah.
Mate, I feel like I need to contribute on the back.
Thank you.
But behind the scenes type of stuff. So
thank you so much.
Feel free to contribute on the in front of the
I won't this week.
No,
it's been another S-word week for me.
Yeah.
So we'll work
and
into that.
would be why you forgot your drink bottle this time.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you tried to skip past the marketing phase, eh?
I like that. That's good, actually. But that's a nice. That's a really good little segue there because, of course,
there goes our sponsorship.
Yeah, Singy's bought his drink bottle. Thanks to Hydration Station Perth. Get in touch with them. I'll get you a nice little custom drink bottle. But I have forgotten mine. But that's okay because we're not at the baseball on Sunday. If you see us at baseball on Sunday, we don't have our drink bottles. Hey. We'll give you one. We'll shout you one.
Thanks to those who keep asking me like mid-game. That's definitely not annoying. Thank you.
Yeah. It's a bit hard.
And I've got it. It's always in my bag.
It's always in your bag. That's good.
Anyway,
but
we digress.
We do digress because we will get into it because someone once told us as feedback, they said you guys talk about drink bottles too much. So I was like, okay, cool.
Me.
Yeah. But anyways, here we are. So Singy, sweep week, big round of double headers. There was only one game that wasn't a double header. And we might get into that. Do you want to go there first, or what do you think, or do you want to say
maybe that's a good way to start. But yeah, sweep week obviously all fixtures that were double headers ended up in sweeps. So yeah, we'll get into that in a bit. But why don't we talk about the game that wasn't a double header, just the single schedule, and that was UWA and Rockingham.
Yeah, of course. So it ended 9-8.
9-8.
UWA got up
pitches duel
over Rocco. And a bit of a crazy circumstance of a walk-off. Very lucky that it all ended well. But, talk us through it. I mean, I don't want to bring it up. You bring it up.
Yeah, it was a bit of a gnarly finish, to be honest.
Yeah.
And thankfully Vinny is okay. But UWA chalked up their first win in really, really odd fashion. A walk-off. I don't even know what it goes down as. Infield single. Unfortunately, Rocco's third baseman came up, tried to make a play across the diamond, and Vinny was on the mound, and he wore it. Looked like in the side of the head, and
scary.
Pretty scary stuff. But I've heard Vinny's
I messaged
okay.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. Ultimately, I know Vinny. He'll probably be more upset that they lost.
Yeah.
But ultimately, his health is bigger than the game. So
yeah,
really glad to hear he's he was okay after that.
So I posted a couple of videos on the State League show at State League Show on Instagram, and Vinny messaged and said, "Oh, hey, at least I don't have my video," and I didn't know about it at that point, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then of course someone had mentioned it and whatever, and then I saw the video that we got, and I was like, "Oh," and I went back to Vinny and I was like, holy Jesus, man, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine. I'm all good.
Yeah.
Like, yep. But yeah, it's obviously.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly way to finish the game. And one that Rocco will be upset that they dropped, definitely. On the other side of things, UWA will be absolutely stoked to get the monkey off the back. I spoke to Riley Spring, and he talked me through the situation. He also apologised because in the video he's carrying on like a turkey, throwing his helmet in the air before realising actually what had happened to Vinny. So he did say he felt bad about that. But crazy way to win a ball game. What I will say,
hit me,
our boy, your boy,
Pops,
yeah. In the strike zone.
In the zone. He's nasty.
Came in relief. Yeah. 5 punches in 2 innings. Only walked 1. Yep. And Riley said he was nasty.
Yep.
So, that's that's the outing they needed from him, and they got it, and ultimately get their first win. So, really, really good win for UWA. I can see a dark world where if you start getting around 7, 8, 9, 10, and you don't have a win, it'd be hard to keep the spirits up. But they've got that now, so they can look to
shorter outing from Pops too.
Yeah,
he came in relief.
He came in relief. He didn't
start.
Maybe that's the key
something
for them. That works for him. So we'll see moving forward if that's something they look at. Perhaps also he needs to keep in mind, and this could have been his thinking, and Import's only able to throw 100 innings, or 100 innings can only be thrown by Imports, whether it's 1 or 2 combined.
Really?
So he obviously has a fair few innings under the belt. Maybe it's just,
true.
But it worked for him.
Yeah.
So a great win. And then Rocco, obviously they'll be disappointed to drop that one. We've got them this week, so I'm sure they'll be looking to hit their straps again. So again, ultimately, just really happy to hear that Vinny's all right after that scary incident. Whether it's a batter getting hit in the head, a comebacker or something like that. It's just you never like to see it. So ultimately, everyone was okay. So that's the main thing.
Yeah, of course. Awesome news there. Let's go back to the top of this round here. Perth v Gozzies and the Perth Bats. Although this first game of the doubleheader, pretty high scoring affair.
Yeah, it was.
Compared to others. So.
I think we called this one. We thought that Perth would probably sweep this one, and they did. So, but they probably didn't write it up like this.
Yeah,
so,
well, let's go through it. Game 1, 14-9 to Perth over Gozzies. Game 2, 10-4. But that 14-9 scoreline maybe raises a few eyebrows.
Yeah, so that was the first game of the doubleheader. Boston Foot on the mound, who we've been speaking about, has been throwing really well.
Yeah.
And Gozzies got to him.
Yeah.
I think they scored 6 off him. I know Gosnell's lead off to Mody Lane. He hit a home run. I think there's a few doubles. They kind of jumped him, which ultimately you're never happy with a loss, but Gosnells can look at that, and they had, we got it there.
Yeah.
Double-digit base hits, few walks as well. So they had lots of base runners. They'll look at that as progress, particularly against one of the better arms in the league to this point. On Perth's side of things, Boston's really will be, he'll consider himself really fortunate that he had the bats to pick him up.
Yeah.
Those similar names that we keep hearing, Jalen McGee this time, not Josh. They're both, the brothers are doing a good job. So Jalen, I think across the doubleheader, actually I know, was 7 for 10 with a few doubles. So he had a day out. Saringer hit 2 home runs in this game. So we know he's not fluking it. It's been a season and a bit now, and he's just crushing baseballs every week. So great for, good to get that support from your offense when you don't have your best outing. I think Bajowski had a bunch of hits as well. So
it's probably like the only prediction you've made that the Perth Bats can get hotter this year that makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah. So
then I think game 2.
10-4.
You go 10-4. Jalen, I think he had 3 hits in the first game, 4 hits in the second game leading off. So just he sets the tone for him. Yeah. He's been doing that for 10 years.
Yeah.
I think I said it in one of our when we were reviewing each team, talked about Jalen being one of the best leadoffs of the last 10, 15 years in the league. So he's doing as predicted. Again, talked about Bajowski had a good day. Saringer, another couple hits. And then on the mound, Kane Newham, who we talked about a few weeks ago, had his first outing. We actually saw him in a twos game at the ballpark, and he was really efficient. Yeah. Throws the ball pretty firm, probably mid-80s, got a slider. So he started this game, and he went 3 scoreless. I think one of the relievers came in, gave up a couple runs, but Perth be happy. Again, just their young guys producing. Boston doesn't have his best outing, but they go into game 2 and they get a good outing out of Kane, who's, just a young fella himself. So they'll be happy to get out with the sweep. Probably not exactly how they wrote it up, but ultimately a win's a win. That's all you got to do. So good from Perth. On the other side of things, Gosnells have scored, 13 runs over 14 innings in doubleheader. You can't be too upset about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They just need a, on the mound side of things, they need to try and put up a few more zeros. But the regular names there are doing the job as well. Robbie, Scaramella, Smithy. I know he had a few RBIs, so happy with how the bats produced, but ultimately never happy with a couple of losses. So they'll be looking to bounce back this week.
I'm gonna move on to a different game in the round. I'm gonna break the schedule a little bit because
your world, brother.
It is, and it's not making sense. But that's right. We're in my world, so
that's
it
right.
Never makes sense.
We're just in your house, to be honest.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's true. Well, yeah. Anyways, but this one was quite a good one because we sort of spoke about this, and this was obviously Vic Park and their sort of want and need to go and grab a couple of games, and against the Cats, like Korean Cats. Hey, they've been good, like you said. I know I tried to jump on your coattails. They're sneaky good, but they've been good and they're getting better. So that's a huge sweep there for Vic Park to go and take 2 games against Korean.
Huge. Drew would have been absolutely ecstatic Sunday night. We talked about it. We said at the very minimum, Vic Park have to come away from this weekend with 1 win. They can't get swept, and then they go out and they sweep Korean, who we were talking about, probably more me talking about. That they're looking good. Picked a click got thrown out there, and what I'm quickly realising is I am a jinx.
Yeah.
So look out for whoever next.
Yeah.
I say is going to have a good weekend or are on the up.
If Singy backs you, you're probably going to go and lose a few games.
Yeah,
so we apologise.
My bad on that one. Connor over there.
You can't be upset with your logic. Like I get it. Like I was a bit like, oh yeah, Rocco looks good. Hey, they've been a bit unlucky in the last few games, whatever. Kareen, a few nice pieces in there. We saw some of the import bat and we're like, oh, here we go. They've got good arms, so not bad. So I don't hate your logic. It's just we're just getting unlucky.
Yeah, well, if I was punting on it doesn't care how good my logic is. The bank account still says 0. But
that's fair.
No, I think we need to talk about the Vic Park pitches. So player of the week this week, Andrew Hurlbrink. Young kid, I think he went to college for a year.
Yeah.
He came back. I remember a couple of years ago we faced him and we had a day out and he just didn't have any answers, couldn't get us out. But mate, you have a look at his start to the season, it's really impressive. And this one, 7 innings, 1 hit, 10 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Nice. He's almost no hitter team over 7 innings, and a team that has been swinging the bat well with some really good pieces in Brantley and Eder and all that. So tip of the cap to Andrew. That's a hell of an outing, and a precursor to their import game 2, 7 innings, 2 hits, 14 strikeouts. So we talked about Drewy needing to get the boys fired up, and I think the pitchers kind of said, jump on our backs, boys. We'll take it from here. And, when you got a guy dealing up there, you go into the box and you're feeling good because you're like, mate, my guy's dealing. Let me help him out. So their bats came and did what they needed to do. I saw a
little bomb on Instagram. That was a nasty little swing too.
Yeah, good content this year on the ground.
Yeah. It was good on that day that they posted because a couple of clubs have been putting out some of the game changer clips and editing it up.
Yeah.
Love that. Love it. So thank you. We love that.
So huge sweep there for Drewy and his boys who, probably were feeling a little bit of pressure. It kind of releases a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be feeling a bit more free this weekend. But what I will say.
Yeah, talk to me.
I feel like, and actually, my boy Jason Miller ran the numbers on this
because
we were talking about it as well.
Big shout out.
Feels like there's a lot more home runs this year.
Yeah, there has been.
Ever.
We've been talking about
I think to this point of the season, Jason said there was 35 or 36 home runs.
Oh yeah, where'd you get those stats from?
You'd have to ask Jason.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine game changer.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If I had to guess, I'd probably say
I thought
changer.
sorry, actually, I was pretty quick on that one.
But then he ran the numbers and he said this time last year it was 31. So it's not that far ahead, but Vic Park had a lot of them last year.
Right.
Shawnee Garrett had like 5 by now or something. So it just feels like there's a lot more home runs in the league this year than last year.
Someone messaged me and I can't remember it. I'll pull it up as you are yarning about the next thing. But they told me how many was the league record. I'll have to pull it up. So if I'm on my phone, that's That was sort of I'll give you that context in a minute. So I will do some research, but it'll be mid-episode. Yeah. No, but huge Vic Park. Huge. Nice. That's awesome. Huge. And we love to see that. So let's go back up here. This was another big round, another big double header of the round, sorry. Braves and Wanneroo. Now we spoke about this. We thought, this is Splitsville. Big chance of it, right? Smart money. No, not at all.
There's no such thing as smart money, as I'm learning.
And of course, like Wanneroo, red hot. Braves, they're just Braves. They're always good. They're always strong. And Braves go out and sweep Wanneroo.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, I read that and I was like, oh, okay. Wow. Well, we don't know what's happening week to week. This is chaos.
Yeah, it's hard. So, it's good though.
It's exciting.
This is what you want. Spoke to JK. He's really happy because Braves didn't have Tucker or Todd Hatcher.
Yeah, right.
Because they were with the Heat scrimmage weekend.
Sorry, those two scores as well before I lose it. 7-6 to Braves in game one.
Game one.
And then 7-2 for Braves in game two.
Yeah. So talking to JK, he's like, mate, we just he said Mulamekic, who's been throwing really well.
Remember the name.
He did a number on the Morley boys the week before, and he's been cruising through the season. I think the Braves guys jumped him a bit. First time he's been jumped. So JK said he was really happy with that. Big Benny Drew, he said, hit one to the moon, which it's probably the first bit of adversity, I would say, that Mulamekic's faced so far this year. And then on the other side of things, no Hatcher, no Tucker, and Alex Ohm, who I don't think you won't know this name, but Alex is he's been around for a while. I think he's a year or two younger than me.
Yeah,
went to college for 4 years, came back, played for the Braves for a few years after he came back, and then he's had a couple of years off, and then he's come back this year. So he got the start. Lefty, pretty tall, probably 6'2", I reckon. Lefty, he got the start. I think he went 3 innings or 4 innings of no-run baseball. So that's the start that JK was after when he doesn't have his big dogs. So he went, and then the bats did what they needed. I know.
Yeah, right.
Sammy, one of the games of the doubleheader was 4 for 4 with a home run and a double. So again, always nice to have Sammy back from up north. And in the lineup, obviously referenced Ben Drew, hit one to the moon. Benny, I reckon he's up there in the league with probably the most raw power in the league. Right. He swings hard.
Yeah.
And when he hits it, it stays hit. So good to see him run into one. I think coming off an injury again. He struggles with getting his body right, or not him personally. No. But I'm saying is
sorry about him. Sorry,
he's run into a few injuries across his time, and he's only a young lad. But when he's healthy, he's a really important bat for them in the middle of the lineup. So Wanneroo, obviously Mulamekic gives up a few runs. Probably a bit of a first time of, what do we do now?
Oh, yeah.
Look, ultimately it was 7-6. So I know Ohm threw scoreless innings, and then they got to the reliever Binder. So, at least they didn't roll over and just give that one up. But then in game 2, your boy, MK Ultra, which, may I add, I spoke to a lot of people. No one.
Well, go and Google it. Go and watch a YouTube video on it.
You specifically said.
People know that. People know about it. You're talking to the wrong people. That's all I'm saying. Go on YouTube it.
You mean our audience?
I'm going to put up a poll. I'm going to get, I hope I'll clip this into a short. Hey, if you know what MK Ultra is, hit the poll right now on the story. Fantastic. That's awesome. Yeah. People are going to know.
I hope this poll is being sent out by Telegram.
No, people are going to know. It's fine. It's a thing. I'm going to ask you your sources up here. I'm sick of your sources. Your sources suck. I might change this episode. I might change this episode. You just said
our audience sucks.
I'm going to change this episode title. It was going to be Sweep Week. It's now Singy's sources suck. There you go. So
/Sweep Week.
/Sweep Week. Yeah. That's a lot of S's. But anyway.
Back to MK Ultra. 7 innings, 2-run ball, goes complete game. again, exactly what JK would have been after without that depth of arms that they normally have. So a few younger guys went on the other side of the ball for Wanneroo, Shippy, Fraser Bryce, and Melville got the job. Well, Braves got the job done there. So a big sweep. We were talking before this episode. It kind of we were pretty happy about it. Morley wise, like we've beaten Braves, Wanneroo beat us, Braves beat Wanneroo. It's kind of like I don't know.
Big going on.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now let's get into the next one. Of course, Morley over Swans. I unfortunately couldn't make it on the day.
Well, you did make it.
Yeah, I got sent home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on from that. I tried to show up for Rezzies, but wasn't allowed to play. Morley, Swans, first game 1, 6-0. Game 2, 13-2. Talk to me. Bats were hot.
Yeah, our bats came to play. I think another really good outing. I'm trying to think how many we've run through already. This would be the 4th complete game.
Yeah, right.
Kane Sylvie was vintage Kane.
Yeah.
7 innings, 73 pitches.
Oh, my God.
2 hits. I think it was only 2 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts.
He'll be so angry about the 2 hits too, and I love that about Kane. Kane knows I love him.
I almost reckon Kane will be more upset about the walks.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He's one of mine.
He's one of your guys. Yeah, big walk.
But that was just vintage Kane. Like I said, mate, Kane gets through innings, 73 pitches in 7 innings. So huge from him. We were similar. Our heat guys weren't available. So we'd been not scrambling, but we'd put plans together. We're like, look, hopefully Kane can get through 4 or 5 for us, and then we can take it from there. And then he gets through 7, and it just takes the pressure off that game too. So huge outing from Kane. In any other week he might be up for Player of the Week, but there was a lot of complete games around the league, and but huge from Kane. And then offensively, we faced the import. He had some good stuff, but probably struggled to find the zone. Not to find the zone, but still had 6 walks, 3 base runners. Yeah, you know how I feel about them. But he did have a few punchies, but the boys swung the bats well. Mitchy Graham had a day out. The old boy Jess Williams at the top of the lineup. Mate, he just crushes. State league pitching. And it was good to see him get a start last night for the Heat in game 1. That was, I think, a bit of reward for effort. He just puts up numbers wherever he goes. So we love him at the top of our lineup. Whether we have him this week or not, probably not. But that was a really good start to the day for us. And then game 2, our bats really came out firing. Mitchy Graham hit a home run in the first inning, set the tone for us, and we didn't look back from there. And pitching was pretty efficient on that side of things as well. Yeah,
that's it. There you go.
What we didn't talk about was the big matchup.
The big matchup.
Yeah,
so you did face
on the phone with Kai Varone.
You got on the phone with Kai Varone. Yeah.
He said, look out, I'm in right field.
For full context, sorry. So why I'm a bit blasé, I may or may not have got some barley belly on my way back, or whatever. So I was out of it. Saturday night.
You just
Sunday.
had gastro. You got home from Bali like 5 days earlier.
Well, no, it was like 2 days earlier, but that's okay. Whatever. All right. So let's not have this conversation. I wasn't well. I wasn't there. I tried to show up. Singy sent me home. Fair chop. I couldn't argue with you.
I first put you on a chair about 30 metres away from us and said, stay over there. And then, your BP was...
It was all right. It was fine. My BP was fine. Anyways, we were arguing a lot. I apologize.
Sorry,
I'm tired.
It's been a long week.
I'm tired. Yeah, it's been a long week. My bad. But so that's why I'm a bit blasé, and I didn't really know about what was going on. I was like watching on Game Changer, like falling asleep, waking back up. So that was weird. But talk to me about you and Kai Varone. How was on the phone?
Mate, it didn't last long.
You got him?
I told him he'd get 4 change-ups. And he didn't. He got 1 fastball and he swung first pitch. And I will say, it was down Broadway. He should have done some damage. He hit a fly ball to right field.
No.
But,
the way you were talking, it was like you struck him out or something.
We hyped it up. He said, look out, I'm playing right field.
I think he was more talking about I think he was like, look out, I'm pitching. Like, did he end up getting
he said, look out, I'm playing right field.
He mentioned he'd be playing right field, but he'd be on the mound. How did he go on the mound? Did he go okay?
He did. He relieved in game
2?
Game 1 or game 2? No, he relieved in game 2.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
We'll check
he
that.
definitely relieved.
He relieved in a game.
He relieved. It probably wasn't his best outing.
Okay.
He'd admit that. It wasn't his sharpest outing. So
That's right. We'll get him on the phone.
We'll get him on the phone another time.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit late now. Yeah.
Well, it was a bit fun. I was up on the mound. He got in the box. So
Here we go.
I was holding back a bit of a smirk.
Yeah. Love to see that.
It was a bit of fun.
Bit of fun for the boys.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Love to see that.
But yeah, good 2 wins for us as well. So that wraps up sweep week.
Love it. Love to see that. Yeah. All right, let's get into this next round upcoming this weekend. There's quite a few doubleheaders again, and is it basically just everyone knows the same sort of a deal? Only some have doubleheaders. It's not like a straight doubleheader. We'll get into it as we go through it. Yeah, we definitely do.
Let's speak to that one.
Let's start with us. And of course, let's remind everyone, we know we've been throwing the tips out there, haven't been counting them. It's going to start from this week. We've made the call. Yeah,
don't need to be able to count too high to count our tips.
Yeah, but we'll start the tally. We'll start it up this week. Here it is. So there you go. So,
I'll be serious now.
Well, it was just a little warm up for the boys. You know, your first podcast, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so anyways, here we go. Let's go Rockingham versus Morley. We got a double header.
Well, I'm unable to pick against Morley. I know you don't really.
I never picked against Morley. Like, just chill out.
Boys,
just relax. Also, Miller, you're wrong. Go and watch the episode again. I don't care.
But
I'm done.
Yeah, for me, obviously, I'm going to go the Morley sweep.
Yeah.
But what I will say, I expect we're going to see Nicoletto finally.
Hey.
So obviously he's in town.
Yep.
But he's not on the Heat roster for this series. I imagine.
Yep.
He's going to be getting at.
He's playing some club.
So that makes them stronger. I could be wrong, but I get the feeling we'll see him this weekend. So it makes them stronger.
Give us Caden Nicoletto. That's all we want.
I don't know if I do.
Yeah, not this week. Maybe next week, actually.
He swings the bat pretty hard. Yeah. And I don't throw very hard. So, but what do we got? You'd imagine, like we mentioned, thankfully, Vinny's fine after his incident last week. So we're going to see Vinny go and we'll see the import go. You have to. In what order, don't know. But that it's not going to be an easy day for our bats by any stretch, getting Vinny and import. Boys will have to come ready. And then on our side of things, obviously, our Heat guys are with the Heat now. So, but that's why it's really cool to see, like last week, Kane Sylvie, that is, and he did the same thing last year. Once the Heat guys went, he just went,
okay.
Like there was no like, I don't belong up here. He's like, this is my role. I've got it. So he becomes our number one. And look, obviously we'd love for him to be as efficient as last week, but if not, we've still got the arms and the bats. The old boys, Bono, Mitchie Graham. Can I call Dicko old? He's swinging the bat pretty well.
Yeah, I don't know about old.
He's not young, but he's not old. So
he's a vet. I'll give him that.
But then, a couple of our young boys as well. Tommy Williams only played one game last week, but had 2 knocks and looked good. And
Big Sexy.
Guys,
you might even see a little Big Sexy.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I forgot.
I'm just sitting here like, that's all right. You've gone through the old guys. Yeah, that's
Watch this space, guys. Game 1, doubleheader.
Maybe. We'll see. We don't know. Not sure yet. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, there you go. You're going.
But if it is, make sure you're there. You don't want to miss
it.
Also,
hey, roast me on Game Changer stats after this weekend. Yeah. You're going Morley in 2? You're going a sweep for Morley?
I am.
I'm going to go a sweep for Morley, just so we're all... I have to say those clear now, because some people can't listen. All right, let's move on. Braves versus UWA. This is so UWA have a doubleheader this weekend. Braves only have one game. So UWA's got that split doubleheader. I think it's pretty easy to say that we're going to have to go Braves over UWA.
Braves will get that one done.
Yeah. We're both going Braves?
Bats and pitching depth and,
Okay.
Braves for that.
There you go. I agree with you. I will also go Braves. Vic Park versus Gozzies. They've got a doubleheader playing 2 games against each other. Vic Park Gozzies. Do Vic Park come out and pick up another 2 games? Can it be another sweep weekend for Vic Park?
Yeah, I think it can.
Yeah,
Off the back, their arms have been thrown well all year, and it was just the bats needed to arrive. Yep. And without going crazy last week, the bats did show up.
Yep.
And the arms are getting the jobs done. You expect them to do the same. Their Japanese guy looks absolutely filthy. So could be a tough day for Gosnells. I think Vic Park will sweep this one.
I'm going to throw some love at Gozzies. I'm going to say 1-1. Because, Gozzies has been scoring some runs. Maybe they can pick up a game here.
100%. They scored 13 runs in 14 innings.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's doing what they need to.
And also, if I just keep picking the same as you, it's not going to be a very exciting thing.
It's going to be boring.
So let's go. So you're going to sweep for Vic Park, and I'm going to go 1-1. I reckon Gozzies can pick up a game here, but Vic Park, great time for them to turn it on and go, hey, what a run. We need to get 1 game last weekend, pick up 2. Now they got a chance to pick up another 2 if they can. But
and all of a sudden they're just like, we're not far off that 4th, 5th spot.
Yeah, exactly.
And we talk about just not dropping games that you shouldn't. Don't drop any silly ones. So that's probably how they're looking at it this week.
Yeah,
absolutely need to get these 2.
Absolutely. So let's move on to that next game. Would be. Wow. This is only a one. This is just a 1 game set. This is the Wanneroo versus Perth this weekend. That's another good game. Yeah. Wow. So that'll be 9 innings. That's from what I see here. Yeah.
Wanneroo or that's Perth just a single fixture.
Single fixture. Yep. Wow.
It's a good one.
Smells like game of the round.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, I know. Yeah, this is a tough one. You've got 2 pitchers who are throwing really well.
Yeah.
Boston and Mulamekic.
Yeah.
Who both had rough outings last week.
Yeah.
So they'll both be looking to bounce back. I can only imagine they're both starting.
Yeah. I got something for you. I'm going to go before you. I know you got points. I'll let you give you points.
Fire away. I'm
going to throw this out there. Here you go. I'm going to give the Perth guys something to fire up about. I'm going to say Wanneroo. Wanneroo are going to come out. And then Perth can go and go, that guy on the podcast said we couldn't do it, so go and stick it up him. But I think Wanneroo. I'm going to go with Wanneroo.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very close for me. I'll go Perth.
Yeah.
Because of the bats.
Yeah.
The bats. Saringer, McGee's, Bajowski.
Did Turnbull not hit a home run on the weekend or something? Is that why we're like, Wanneroo's bats aren't hot?
No, I don't think
like their bats are super hot. They scored anyways, but that's fine.
I don't think he did. So I wasn't there to throw one down the tube to him.
So you're going Perth. I'm going to go Wanneroo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you've hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Game of the round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Game of the round for sure.
Yes, I did something good this episode.
Well
That's
done.
awesome. Yeah. South Perth versus Swans. There you go. Could go either way. Swans?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. South's got their first win and then they go into the bye. So, get a bit of momentum, get that win on the board, and then you hit the bye, which is a tough one. But hopefully, if they had some achy bodies, or I know they've got a couple of older guys in the lineup, so hopefully they're feeling good. I still like Swans, young De Gasperis, who we didn't mention in the recap. He hit another home run after hitting 2 the week before. He's swinging the bat well. Look, their import catcher didn't have a great day, so I can see him bouncing back with a few knocks. I'm going to lean to Swans, but only just.
Yeah. I'm also going to go Swans. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry to pick the same, but I'm like,
all right.
No, I still do I like the Swans team as well. So it's like, yeah, okay, cool. Kareen in the second, UWA in the second part of their doubleheader.
Okay, and Kareen just had a single game.
Yeah, they had a single game. This is...
I think Kareen bounced back.
Did they just play each other like a couple of weeks ago? Is that?
Yeah, I feel like they did.
Yeah, they did. I swear they did. Because that was the crazy game with the walk-off and
that's right. Yeah,
and a play at home. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry.
I do think Kareen get it done. However, if Pops is... If he's found the zone like he did last week, then it's a different ball game. He throws hard. The boys down in the heat saw him in their scrimmage and said, he throws the ball pretty hard. So if he's in the zone, it's a different ball game. So I think I still want to lean to Kareen.
At UWA? Yeah. Yeah.
Short porch.
Yeah. I'm probably think it's pretty nasty.
To be honest,
with Kareen's bad.
At Kareen or at UWA.
Yeah, same.
The fields play pretty similar.
Yeah.
The lefties are not trying to go the other way at either field. Yeah, I think Kareen.
Yeah. I'll go with my guy Pops. I'm gonna hope he let's see.
I'd love to see it because I love I'm a pitch.
Yeah.
I love watching pitches just
and also like
deal.
I think you're right. Like I do think the smart money says Kareen, but like I'm thinking like I've got to also try and beat Singy on points here. So like and like my guy Pops, let's do it. Let's throw it that way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You go Kareen.
I want to see him just dial it in and just go. Yeah. Maybe not CG. Oh no, it'll only be 7 innings. So big CG, bunch of strikeouts, limit the walks. I'd love to see it. But
there you go.
But I am gonna lean to Kareen.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. And that's it. That's they're all the games that we've gone through. So good luck. We appreciate
weekend,
you guys for
another
listening.
Big weekend, lots of baseball with these double headers.
I do apologise to everyone that all of our listeners and people are messaging us. Hey, all right, I know it's been crazy. I haven't even done a bloop and a blast episode this week. So Hughesy and I are going to try and sort that out. It's now like 6 o'clock on a Friday, so I'm hoping you guys get this.
Hughesy's a bottle of red in Melbourne.
We were thinking about doing a watch along of the ABL games, so that would be a lot of fun.
Game of the round, Perth Heat today after a big win. I know this is
it'd be live right now.
I know this is the State League show, but big shout out to the Heat to start the season 13-0 again with a big leaguer
against a big leaguer
from 2 years ago. Not a big leaguer from. Yeah, great start for the Heat.
Awesome.
Hopefully they continue on with it, and good to see some local.
Yeah.
We talk about the local guys. Obviously, Jess, Hawley, Jai Hewitt came in through some really good innings of relief. It's cool to see.
Yeah. And it is. It's awesome. So, but I do apologise. I just want to go back to that. I do apologise. We will get better with this. I've been all over the place and then I had to come back and actually do my real job. So that sucks. But yeah, it's been really busy.
That's all right, mate.
I do apologise, but we'll get back into a regular routine. No, we will.
We probably won't.
No, I want to. You just like, oh, can we do it at 2 o'clock in the Arvo? And I'm like, no.
But I'm saying like next week, regular, but
no, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Get married, brother.
Oh yeah, true. We'll get into that. It's going to be chaos for the rest of the season.
I just wanted to say sorry. I realised I normally got the dogs out, and today I'm just showing a bit of leg. Sorry about that.
They don't really. Yeah, I've cut it off so they can't see your toes, so it's okay. Yeah. Do you want to show them your hockers?
I'm showing a lot of thigh though. So.
Oh, they're not hockers, anyways.
They are hockers. Yeah, I'm a runner. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know. Anyways, let's
check
get
my
off
Strava.
This is just going to turn into you being a Strava creep again.
Garbage.
We appreciate you guys. Go and check it out. If you're watching us on Spotify, go and check out the YouTube channel at Bloop Blast Podcast. It's really awesome if you can go and subscribe, go and like, leave a comment there, do all that kind of stuff. Go and check out our Instagram at Bloop Blast Podcast. Go and check that Instagram out too. At State League Show on Instagram. Go and give us some subs. The subs are still going good. We're still getting lots of followers on Instagram. So that's really awesome. We appreciate you guys for listening. Thanks heaps. Good luck with this round and lots of double headers. Are we going to get Sweep Week the sequel?
Yes.
Is that next episode?
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
Hey, what are we wearing next week? Because we won the same thing.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we've lined it up. We might work that out now.
Actually, send in what you want us to wear.
Yeah.
No, don't.
All right. We're going to go. See ya. Peace.
Santa Maria. It's the State League Show with Singy and Big Sexy. Get out the right bread and mustard this time, Grandma, because the State League Show starts right now.